friend. He's going to be very likely my riding mule. We got him for a really good deal on the track. It's actually kind of funny. There was a Gitano going up to sell mules, and we were coming down with our groceries. He likes the sound of my voice. But we were coming down with our groceries, and he was going up with the mules, and we were like, wait a second, we got to figure this out. Because we're not driving yet, we walk up the mountain. And we were originally going to go with horses to ride, and then we realized the area of Spain we're in is just so mountainous that you really just need something very powerful and sure-footed to get you up and down. And if we're carrying stuff, oh, he's a sweetheart. And if you get up to him, he's a little bit lonely, so he's shy because he knows he's getting filmed. His name is Serafino, what was that in Spanish again, baby?
Like a fine thing.
A fine thing. Yeah, he's as the Spanish say, muy noble. And we think he's about, we don't know if he's 16 or 24. I don't know if they know the age of him because I don't think they kept paperwork when he was born. He says he's either born in 1984 or 1994. If he's 24, apparently mules live about like 30 to 50 years. So, but his condition, from what we've seen, is fantastic. So, I don't think he's an old man quite yet. Probably about middle-aged. If you notice, we got down here, his hooves are a bit long. It's because he was a mule that went and collected cork, and he had not been working for a couple months. And they had him hobbled out in the pasture, so he wouldn't get away. So he wasn't using his front feet very much, and he's in a lot of pain because his front feet aren't so great. And he's by himself out here besides the puppy Marco, which he's made friends with. He's made friends with me. He likes Anna okay, but he's not sure about that raincoat. But he's just a real sweetheart. I'm just pretending like I'm combing him right now because we don't have a comb. But here, I'll show you the feet. Now, he's really well trained. And I'm a complete amateur at this, but he'll let me pick his feet up. Come on, bud. You see, they're a little bit long. He's got a lot of mud in him right now. He's going to need to be shoed. But we'll get a farrier out here and get his feet nice and made up. And we're feeding him. He was really skinny when he got here. I don't think the guy could afford to feed him anymore because there's not as much in the cork market because they're going with plastic wine bottles. So a lot of people are selling their animals right now. So we got him for a much better deal than I think we would normally pay for a mule, because mules are very valuable out here, extremely valuable because of the terrain. Horses and donkeys are a little bit cheaper, but a mule is like the ultimate thing to have. So, which is funny because, you know, the British and the Northern Europeans that are out here think, oh, a mule, big deal. But I guess it's the difference between like a Cadillac and a 4x4. You know, if you want like the power and the off-road ability, you go with the mule. If you want something that's very elegant and sleek and fast, you go with the horse. But horses are more for plains, it seems, and that's what Anna and I have been talking about. So we're probably going to get Anna a mule, and then they can be friends, and we'll have all sorts of great footage. But he's a real sweetheart. I think we're going to go with Chuck, which is my grandpa's name. Recently deceased grandpa from a couple years back. Oh, actually about 10 years back now. Give or take. But he reminds me of Charlie Brown. He's trying to make friends with everybody. He tried to make friends with the cat just now, and the cat freaked out. He's down there. We've actually put straw on we got a mix of straw and hay, which got kind of ripped off, but we're using the straw to help the slipperiness of the rain. Oh, he really likes Anna. And Cookie. We're becoming he's really good friends with Marco. Just funny because Marco almost always chases horses, but they became really good friends.
Right, as soon as he got here too, it was really funny. He's like, oh puppy, I like you.
He's a guard horse too. Oh, he's in a lot of pain in his feet, as you can see. That's why we need to get his feet done, which we're going to go talk to Enrique about that and get that done soon. When we get them all made up, we'll get some footage. So we had to put all our hay on the back terrace, and we have a guard cat now, Frankie.
She's a good hunter.
Yeah, we didn't really want 4 cats. We were happy with the 3 we had. Oh, there's Marco too. And everyone's using it as a bed. But she's a hunter. She's a really good hunter, so we're keeping her here. She may just stay with the property when we leave. We'll see. But she's going to be really good at keeping the mice away from this stuff. And we're actually going to put a cover on it. We have a tarp that we're drying out. But, you know, this was all kind of last second, so this is what we're doing at the moment. And the dogs think it's their bed.
Which is fine, because if the mule wanders down here, we get a nice alarm system. Everyone starts howling and barking, because they know he's not supposed to be eating right off the terrace, so... He got busted this morning, so...
I really think she's waiting for the mice to come. So Anna and I were talking, and we said... We were thinking, because we were actually going to use this as an army tarp that we found from the landlord that was left here. It's a fantastic tarp, no holes in it, and we're trying to dry it. And Cookie just ran out. Cookie, get off of there, girl.
It's like they're slip and slide right now.
Yeah. I don't think she's going to be able to damage it though, but it's a really nice tarp, and and we're trying to dry it out. So we're thinking maybe just to use it as a roof because we need to build a horse stable, especially for the rain. And we're thinking about using it as a roof, part cover for the hay behind it.
Do kind of a structure like a canopy that's sectioned with the animals on one side, and then we stack the hay bales on the other side with a fence or a divider in case they can't eat over the edge, and just kind of do all in one.
And that'll be a simple enough stable. We don't want to build anything too terribly permanent because we don't really live here. We're just renting.
Yeah, exactly. And we want to be able to take what we build with us.
Well, this we wouldn't be able to take because it belongs to them, but it would be good for right now. I wish we had one of these. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but then at least we can always find something similar and use it for the same purpose.
And another reason that having animals like mules and alpacas on the property is going to be really good for the soil. Not just for the garden, but the soil quality down here in general. What we have as far as soil, because of all the rain, is really thick clay. The cats don't even want to dig into it to use the restroom. So we've had to have a litter box for them. And the soil, we're going to use potash, lots of straw and shit will be around, of course, because there'll be animals here. And it should help the soil quality considerably. And the alpacas are eating our wheat hay today. We got them wheat hay as a supplement because they're eating mostly clover, so they don't need alfalfa. Because clover is more protein. Well, it's just like straight up protein. So, but if you look at Juan, he got himself kind of covered in it.